Now that you unpacked and set up the equipment, we're going to be establishing an event to do the testing on with the computer. You start the computer and you'll start the program called PowerPack. That's the only program on the computer. After you open up the PowerPack software, this is the screen you'll see. You want to do a new event by clicking the New button. We've asked all the centers to name the event the center's name underscore the date. For this event here, we're using D2R in St. Charles, Louisiana. So we're doing D2R 092519 and hitting enter. And this is what comes up. Next, we'll be doing the wristband programming. Now that you've created an event, we're going to program the wristbands for the athletes. To do that, you'll be using the wristband programming device that we included in your package. So what you do is plug that into the USB port, and then you'll start the icon that says Programmer Walkups. It's important to do Programmer Walkups there. Then what you'll do is we've sent labels here with all unique athlete ID numbers. This one starts at 1150000. So this is going to be our first athlete. What we'll do now is type in that number, 1150000. After we do that, we're going to hit enter. Now this screen comes up right here, and you can enter the data or have the athlete or their parents enter all this data. The data that says required is required to program the wristband. The other data is optional, but we really encourage you to include that with the wristband programming. Now that you've entered all the information, please check it over to make sure it's entered correctly. If not, make the corrections and then hit the accept button. After you hit the accept button, it'll come up to say setting up the programmer and now to place the device on the programmer. We're going to show an example of what happens if it's not placed correctly and what you do to correct that. Right there, we did not do it in time, and it says that it failed to write. Would you like to try it again? Just hit the enter key or yes, and it'll start it over again, and then place the device on the programmer, and it'll come up and say done. Make sure it says done, and you're good to go to the next athlete then. And this athlete wristband is programmed. Put that on the athlete right there and tell them do not take it off until we're done.